What's up, YouTube? Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for everybody who subscribed to the channel in the year 2018 and the year 2019. Wait, the channel started in 2019. Okay, the year 2019. Thank you for everybody who's made it this far along the journey. This year is going to be a very beautiful year. The grind don't stop. The work won't quit. We got some very interesting things, but something that I knew I wanted to continue on was the podcast. So this is what I'm doing. So wanted to give a round of applause to my brother, my guest. This guy has been with me since day one, man. I mean, we've been best friends forever, and real life BFFs.
Since we were 13.
Since we were 13, bro, like rolling. So, everybody give it up for Dre. Y'all seen him in videos. Y'all, he do what it do. The Spice God, if I do say so myself.
I ain't gonna brag or nothing like that. If people call me that, if people call me that, then I guess that's what I am. I am whatever you say I am.
Yeah. So we can just hold them if that's what you want to do. I think that's better anyway, so we ain't gotta lean in. But the Spice God though, man, because you knocked those blazer wings out.
Yeah, they taste good too.
Right. So before we get further in the conversation, y'all already know what time it is. Dre, let's get to that intro. Let's get to that intro.
Go subscribe. Go subscribe to the life of Meech.
Welcome to the life of Meech. Go grab some food and sit back on your seats. You know Meech finna release. Go get your uncle, your auntie, your niece. He finna put on a show. Go to $1 million, you already know. The video jumping, the intro is bumping. So let's get this video up on the road. My life is so true. This what I do with my bro. Debo can catch up. You too slow, so y'all better click on my face. Cause me taking over, can't wait on the cover. So I'm getting started today. Now we got vlogs on the way. With them challenges we never play. And the switch they be jumping in with the podcast, you know I'ma say what I'ma say. I'ma say what I'ma say. Videos how you can handle. Come and subscribe to the channel. Mitch ain't never ever flop. Make sure you share, you like, and you comment.
Okay, y'all. We back from the intro. And I got my brother here. And one of the first questions I want you to tell, or one of the first things I want you to tell the people on how we became best friends.
All right, yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, so it was winter time. It was winter time.
Winter, yep,
winter. We were going to this field trip for this program called Gear Up and whatnot. It was basically for kids, to get a look of what college is like, and it helps kids get ready for college and stuff like that. So, I was excited to go to the field trip. I asked my mom to sign a permission slip and whatnot, begging her, annoying her until she finally, said yeah. So, she gave me some cash that day. And she said, just spend half of it. Don't spend more than half. Okay. So we get on the school bus to get there, right? So I just see this weird looking kid. His head was shaped like a coffee bean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That wasn't me, y'all. That was the other kid.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Yeah. Anyways. So I just see him. I just sit next to him like, it's open sea. He seems friendly. I'm going to sit next to him.
We was the only two guys on the trip that day.
Yeah. I didn't even realize
we was
that.
the only two guys on the trip. My sister was there too. Mm-hmm. But she was with a couple of other people. But we was only the two on the trip.
Right.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well, I think we were going to UW Oshkosh. It was UW Oshkosh. One of the best experiences ever. I think it might be a great option for a school,
Yeah.
But, we went there. They showed us around the different areas, like where the majors, different majors and whatnot, their, respective areas. I just repeated the same thing, whatever, that. After that, we went to lunch, or we went for lunch. We got to go to the food court. So I can't remember what we got for lunch. What did we get for lunch?
We had Doritos.
Oh yeah, we got the big family size
big
bag of Doritos. Yeah.
And then a fat cookie. And I think we had something to drink. I can't remember, but I don't remember nothing.
It was Sprite. We had Sprite. So yeah, I just remember.
Okay. Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get root beer. Was it root beer?
Maybe
it had to be root beer because I can't see something.
Right, y'all don't know this or whatever, or I don't. I ain't been watching those videos recently, so I don't know if he said anything. But like, we both really like root beer.
Root beer is if y'all want to ever give me anything for Christmas, my birthday, anything, root beer is the way to go.
Yeah, get them dang root beer.
Dang?
Look up dang root beer.
Okay, because I thought you were saying bangs.
No.
And I'm like, that's a totally different brand. I'm like, man, you can't be talking about Bangs root beer because Bangs root beer is not that good. It's like at Clover, and it's like bitter almost, man. You ever had that?
Nope.
With the keg, well, not with the keg, but the I can't think of what it's called. A barrel. It's a barrel on there.
Right, with the barrel on it.
Yeah.
No, I ain't never had that one. I seen it before, but I'm glad you said something about that. I know not to get none of it, or at least try it, confirm it.
Don't do that. And don't get no cheap root beer, y'all, because cheap root beer ain't good either.
Oh God.
Yeah, but so I think the reason why our friendship had continued on from there because that was a big day. Also, you end up getting in trouble.
Oh yeah, I call it. I call it the best worst day of my life, or the worst best day of my life. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So like later, okay, my mom, she gave me the cash, and like I said before, she said to only spend half of it. Don't spend more than half. Bring back half. But she I knew not to spend the other half, right? But I was really cool with this guy. So like we had whatever we had for our lunch, and then the big cookie he brought up, I ended up buying the big cookie, and like that's what made the amount I have go over half. So when we came back from the trip and we pulled back up to the school, we had to wait for our parents to come pick us up. So me, him, and then a few other kids that came on the trip, we had a snowball fight.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we had a snowball fight in front of the school. And then, people's parents started pulling up. Everybody basically, their parents picked them up. So I got in the car, and I'm on the way home with my mom and whatnot. She asked me how was it? I gave it a whole rundown. It was fun. Made friends with somebody. He's funny. He's cool. And then we went through the whole ride. She didn't even notice at first. Like she didn't ask about the cash at first. When we got back home, then she asked where the nuts at, and then I gave her the money, and she was like, I gave you this amount. How come it's only this amount left? And I'm shaking my boots, whatever, trying to explain what was going on.
Lie.
Yeah. Basically, because I didn't see no way of me not getting out of that unscathed if I didn't lie, but I couldn't come up with one. So I told her what happened, and then I got a whooping. Damn. So that's why it was the best day of my life,
bro. That's crazy. And you also introduced me to my favorite YouTuber, that is DashXP.
DashXP.
Come on, man. Those Mortal Kombat videos. Oh, yeah. So that was cool. That was cool, man. And so I thank you for that.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things that I can appreciate about you is that the conversations that we have, that a lot of other people, don't have. Not only that, but it's like we have very interesting conversations. Both of us being people who are interested in science, people are interested in history, music.
Art,
so it's no topic that come upon us.
My bad. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Forgot to tell you. I bought a painting yesterday. It's nice.
You bought a painting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all of the paintings that I have around the house and stuff, they all canvases. And my sister paints, so she got me a couple paintings too. Shout out to Kayla for
I didn't even know she painted.
Oh yeah, she's an artist, man. Super creative.
I gotta start talking to them more then.
Oh yeah. But like I love the conversations that we have and how we able to talk about anything controversial, something about things that you don't like, about things that I don't like, and the fact that the thing that I love the most is that when we have these conversations, we don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's things that we might necessarily agree with. If I have an opinion, you don't agree with it, we try to get an understanding of why each other feel this way. And we may try to sway each other sometimes, but when we see it's no sway, then it's like, we got to agree and disagree. And that's what I think.
Persuading? You mean persuading?
Persuade, sorry. That's what I think is a big thing in life as well. I don't think that a lot of people understand that. I think instead of being mad at somebody because you just disagree with them, just try to understand them, man. Understanding is everything when it comes to relationships with people, business, anything. You gotta understand. Understanding is a huge part of life, because when you don't understand, you assume, you get confused, and bad things happen.
I want to say things from the other side of the spectrum, if you will. If you're on the other end of that, just be understanding of why people might be upset towards you about what you did, or their reaction to what they did, right? It's like, it's a two-way street. Don't think that you just got to be only one. Like, think about it. If somebody do something that you don't like, right, they do something that's annoying, you got to understand from their perspective, or that's what we're asking, but they should also understand you too, whatever. That's how it makes, things work better.
So let me ask you a couple questions. I know that we in the cartoons, and we love cartoons a lot, right? You know what I'm saying? We Cartoon Network kids, born and raised, you know what I'm saying? For all of you Disney Channel kids out there, you didn't have a childhood. I know I don't want to say that. I love Disney. We cartoon gurus.
Oh yeah.
So it was Disney Channel, Jetix,
CW4
CW4
Kids, Toon's Eye.
Toon's Eye,
Toonami, yep.
Boomerang,
yep.
Nickelodeon,
Cubo.
Nick at Night, Cubo, all of that. I love, some stuff on Cubo.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But we cartoon gurus. So, what is your top 5? I hate to put you on the spot in no particular order, from best to worst. You don't have to do that. But what is your top 5 cartoons of all time?
I can't give you I can give you a top 5, but like, I can't give you a top 5, but I also have an honorable mention. Somebody just put me on game about that. Basically, like, what would be my option? Like, basically, like, this show would be a part of the top 5, but like, it's an argument for it, right, basically. Exactly. So
but it could have been either this or this, but I just chose to go with this.
Right.
I completely understand what you're saying.
It was part of the choice. Exactly. But hold on, let me think about that. Because I watched a lot of good shows. Ben 10 is definitely a part of the top 5.
Oh, absolutely. Ben 10 is top 5. No question, no doubt.
Yeah, that show is good for getting...
Super influential.
Oh, yeah. And it's good. It's good. The show is good for getting kids to think outside the box, right?
And creative, yep.
I don't really like the new version of Ben 10, but like the older ones.
I don't like the new version of anything. The only thing that I like, Teen Titans Go. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of people gonna give me hate for it, but it grew on me.
I won't give you hate for it, because like, I mean it grew on me too. Yeah. I remember when on Cartoon Network they released like a trailer, or not really a trailer. I don't know what you would call it. Basically, they were putting out ads, if you will, about how this show is about to come to Cartoon Network. So I just thought it was exciting. So I was just, for me, I was waiting for that show to actually hit Cartoon Network. So
speaking of Teen Titans, I know that's on the list.
Oh yeah.
I know that's on the list. Yeah. So you got Ben 10, Teen Titans, and
we're talking about specifically cartoons, right?
Specifically cartoons.
Okay. Generator Rex is in my... All right, let me like number these now. I think about it.
Okay.
Like, Ben 10 is 5.
Okay.
Or no, Ben 10 is probably like a solid 3.
4 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's a solid 3 in my book. Generator Rex was... basically, it's number 4. Would be better, but it's not...
Generator X, it was good, but it wasn't Ben 10.
Yeah, exactly.
So
was a good idea behind it. So that's why it's number 4.
And it was only It was only like one or two seasons of Generator X.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't watch all the seasons,
Yeah,
but when I did watch, like I enjoyed it. So
I loved it. I loved it.
Me too. What else? I was about to say Robot Boy, but nah. I'm trying to like. I'll be honest here. Like all these choices are basically going to be based off of the cartoon shows that we watched as kids, where they had powers and whatnot. So I want to say that I can be a little bit more sophisticated with my taste and choices for them. So like it wouldn't be just a show with powers, but let's be honest.
It is what it is. That's what we watch.
It's a show with powers. The shows with powers. So like I'm gonna just choose from those to make it easier on myself. Mm-hmm. Ninjago,
most definitely.
Yeah, I would say Ninjago was
top 5.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like it will probably be number 2. My book.
What?
I know it's
above
weird.
Ben 10.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's because like I don't know. You get that for the characters for Ninjago, they were a little older, right? So you get a little bit more personality. Like the actors can give the characters a little bit more personality, right? Because when you're older, you have a little bit more.
What about Ben 10 Omniverse?
Omniverse is alright. And I like the new aliens they were adding.
They're a little bit older in Omniverse, though.
Wait, what you mean?
He's a teenager.
Yeah, but I'm saying Ninjago, like they're not teenagers for the main characters until they get where Lloyd.
Oh yeah, Lloyd.
Yeah,
the Green Ninja.
Yep, the Green Ninja.
The Green Ninja.
Yeah, everybody was so surprised when Lord Garmadon's son was the Green Ninja.
Dog, that was crazy.
Yeah, he tried to be so evil, but like when it came to him being the Green Ninja, at first he tried to push it off, but it was like he rose to the occasion. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe he really did want to be the Green Ninja. Mm-hmm. He wanted to be important in some way.
Right.
All right. And then for the last one, I know I just kind of like droned on that one. My bad about that. It's got to be something good. Secret Saturdays.
I was just thinking Secret Saturdays. Yeah. I was wondering if you was gonna put it on the list.
It brings mystery to a kid. Whatever.
Oh man,
they were trying. They're going off the whole like mythical creatures type stuff. Whatever. Actually seeing them be alive. It was awesome.
Right. I love Secret Saturdays. So that's about my top 5. I'm gonna have to go. Teen Titans number 1 for sure. That's a given. One. That's a given. Teen Titans number 1 for sure. I'm gonna go Secret Saturdays number 2. Ben 10 at 3. I'm gonna keep that there. But I'm gonna go Samurai Jack for number 4.
Oh yeah, Samurai Jack.
I'm gonna go Samurai Jack for number 4. That was a good cartoon. And then number 5. What's number 5? Let me see. Influential. Oh, Codename Kids Next Door.
Oh yeah.
Come on now. I had to go there. I was gonna say Shaolin Showdown.
Oh yeah,
but that's an honorable mention.
Was pretty good.
But I'm gonna give it to Codename Kids. Wait, time out. What did I say before Kids Next Door?
You said Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack.
I'm gonna put Ben 10 at, I'm gonna put Ben 10 at number 4, put Samurai Jack at number 5, and I gotta put Kids Next Door at number 3, bro. Yeah, it's too influential, bro.
That's pretty good lineup.
It's an argument for number 2.
Yeah, it's an argument. I feel like my number 2 can change. Like, there's so much,
so many cartoons, bro.
Yeah. At first, Chowder was going to be one of the
Chowder,
options.
yep. That's an honorable mention, yep.
Yeah, and it wasn't like they didn't have like superpowers or whatnot, except for on the weird episodes where like, it was just weird. There was random stuff that was happening.
Adventure Time. Regular show.
Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends.
What is it called? Flapjack. Adventures of Flapjack.
Yeah, the Misadventures of Flapjack.
The Misadventures. Yep. I, Robot. That was a movie.
No, I'm gonna say. I think you mean Robot Boy.
Yeah, robot girl or Life as a Teenage Robot.
Yeah, My Life as a Teenage Robot on
So
Nickelodeon.
yeah, it's a lot of good cartoons out there,
Yeah,
man.
I wish these kids nowadays could watch the shows that we used to watch.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. They need to come out with a Cartoon Network Plus.
Cartoon. Well, I feel like before they do that, Cartoon Network has to get their act back together. You know?
For
like
real. But I think it'll bring a lot more attention because those shows that we just mentioned are so that to give a lot of people nostalgia, and get them possibly watching cartoons. But after
Courage the
Cartoon
Cowardly
Network,
Dog.
yes, absolutely. But after Cartoon Network reel them in with Cartoon Network Plus, they would have to come back with some bangers, bro. Because I couldn't go and watch some of the shows that got on there because everything is super PG on Cartoon Network now. I remember Cartoon Network used to push the envelope a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the shows that a lot of people don't know about is Incredible Crew.
Yeah,
where Shamik Moore got his start.
Yeah,
you know. Shout out to Shamik Moore, man. He doing his thing, acting. He's a killer actor, bro.
Yeah, he was a voice actor for Miles Morales and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
He's playing Raekwon, the chef on the Wu-Tang Saga.
I can't remember what it was named.
Dope.
He was on Dope. I can't remember what his name was on the main character.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his name was, but he was dope in that. That was kind of lame, but like I don't know. Ever since I seen that movie, that's how I felt.
Cause it was dope. Now let me stop.
Making people uncomfortable.
But let's go on commercial break real quick. We'll go right on commercial break. So we'll be right back to you after these messages.
And yes, this is a commercial.
Hi. Are you bored sitting at home? Do you love YouTube? Well, if you answered yes to either of these questions, go ahead and subscribe to Life of Meech, where we are full of entertaining videos that's going to grab your attention just like that. And why don't you go ahead and check out some. I'm going to put some of these videos up on the screen, like this video. You know, when we had the Blazing Wing Challenge, it was so amazing, so crazy, so fun. And if you don't like challenges, well, we also do podcasts like this. I know you guys like to sit down and listen on the go and all of the time, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go check that out. Also, if you like riddles, we also do riddles like this. What I'm trying to say is that Life of Meech has it all. We have everything that you want and that you need. And also, for all of my gamers out there, a gaming channel is coming soon. So have a good day and make sure you go subscribe to the channel. Now back to the video. And we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that commercial break, man. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But we were talking about cartoons and everything. I'm out of breath. All right, we got to talking about cartoons,
right?
But let's take a deep dive into the scientific portion of things, because I know you're a biologist, and I know you love science, astronomy, all of that stuff, bro. I know you like that. So yesterday, I was sitting up and talking to Misha, right? And I just want you to try to fathom this. First day of the new year. By the way, congratulations. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, first day of the new year. And I got to thinking about the year 3000. Now, I started thinking, like, is it possible I could make it to the year 3000, right? But it's the year 2020. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I got to trying to fathom of how many people, because I'm not gonna make it to 3,000, obviously, because we're only in the year 2020.
I'm glad you know that, because I was a little worried for a second.
Yeah. But I was hearing on the radio, somebody said it's a new century, and I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
wait, what's a new century?
2020. This is a new century. I'm like, oh my God, that's
the new century was 20 years ago.
Exactly. So,
and millennium.
But
the next century is 2100.
Yeah. So, I'm not.
Be there.
Yeah. I won't make it to 3,000, but the fact that we are in the year 2000 calendar year, because obviously people live before that.
Right.
But the year 2000 from the day, because we could be
We've been recording dates for 2,000 years now.
Yeah, so as long as we've been recording dates, but obviously that time has come and passed, with some people living without dates being recorded or whatever.
Right.
But just think about it.
It sounds like you said just think about it.
I did just say just think about it.
No, not think. Just think about it.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
You're an idiot. I just want you to know that.
Hey,
but the year, think about how long. I got to thinking about how long it took for us to get to the year 2000. How many people have lived and died over 2,000 years, bro? Because my kids won't even be close to making it to the year 3000.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy, bro.
Maybe. Hold on. You said a lot of kids.
Hold on, Mike.
It's got it. Hold on. I'm trying. Man, you gotta take into account like the average lifespan for a human.
Like what? 80 years, 80, 90 years,
like 75 years.
Oh, 75 years. I'm
believe,
sorry. I'm thinking about healthy people.
Yeah, that's basically like people who took care of themselves. Like,
80, 90 is a good.
Yeah, but I'm basing it off the average because people
75.
Yeah, it's like it's in the 70s, something like that. It's been a while since I looked up the statistics.
Yeah, but that's crazy though, man. Like, so what do you imagine? Because I know they said in the year 2000 in the 90s and stuff like that it was gonna be just like Back to the Future and everything. But can you even like think about like what would it be like in the year 3000, the technology? Because I got to thinking like our time now is gonna seem like the Stone Age in the year 3000, bro.
I get what you're saying. As most people know, or as some people know, when we started developing like railroads, trains, things like that, combustion engines and stuff like that. Even back when we were just making wooden wheels or whatnot, and carriages and horse-drawn carriages, and making the horse-drawn carriages and stuff like that. At those times, we were considered to be like in the 1900s, so that last century,
1800s.
No,
1900s.
Yeah, you're thinking of like how it's like the 21st century, the 20th century, the 19th century. I'm not saying the 19th century. I'm saying
the 1900s. Right. I'm thinking about that.
Right. I don't know why I said it like that, because then people gonna be like, "Why are you saying 1900s like that? Like it wasn't that long ago." But then there's some people like that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The 1900s just sound old.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it do sound old.
The 1900s and the 1900s.
There's like older people who say the year completely. Like it makes sense for like the 2000s, but like for
the 2010s, the 2015s,
like they'll say 2000, like how we say 2020, 2019, whatnot. Like it sounds normal because everybody says that, but like if we were alive when it was the 20th century, we probably wouldn't have said 1999. But there's older people who back then they would be like 1999. They will say the year completely like how people say 2020. I don't know. It just seems
that's why those people are not around today.
Yeah.
We had to change that way of thinking.
Oh, right. But I tangent it anyways. We believe. No, I kind of figured. We believe we were like 200 years ahead of the technological advancement that we thought we would be. And that, like, there was like some article or something like that about that in last century. I don't want to keep saying last century in like 1900s because it makes it sound like it's super old. Like I was born in 1999, so technically I would, I'm sure what y'all get what I mean. Anyways, but yeah, like as long as we keep advancing with technology, whatever, at a steady rate, whatever, we will be ahead of the game. If we get a technological jump, that would be even better. But I also think about like the future would be cool if like we get stuff like that by that time. But you also got to think about like people who get their hands on it and they don't have the best intentions. I know I kind of just like switched like, but like you got to kind of be prepared for people to make things that were used to help people to use it against them.
Yeah, as far as like, do you think about what he's trying to say is? I'm gonna try to piece together because I'm pretty sure people are sorely confused.
Yeah, my bad about that.
Yeah. So we invented the wheels, right?
Mm-hmm.
We put wheels on cars. Then they put wheels on tanks.
Yeah, right. And
We invented guns. Well, guns I think always were meant for war.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
so,
it was like we invented
planes. We invented planes.
right.
They use planes in war. So basically, what you're trying to say is that everything that is made, knives,
Right.
Things that are made
For one purpose,
intention,
they're used.
Be prepared for it to be used against you.
Right.
That's wow.
Yeah, but I don't mean it like specifically like somebody specifically coming after you like I'm a tinfoil hat. Nah, I'm just saying like like
Skynet.
Skynet. Like and that and when you go farther to the future, or whatever, there's going to be more things that you're going to be in danger of, and that's basically the point that I was making.
Right.
About what you were saying before. Wait, what were you saying before you said Skynet? Before you said Skynet
About the planes and how it was used. Okay.
Yeah. For the guns thing, like basically the same thing that would be that. Yeah, I can't even. Man.
No, you good, bro.
I don't want to say iteration. No, I'm not gonna say iteration. Basically, it would be like firecrackers were made to have light shows that people enjoy, and that was made for one purpose, and then ended up being used for war. People made they found out that they could use the gunpowder or whatever. They made guns, and they made explosives and stuff like that. Like that's another one of the things. Whatever. It's just when we go into the future, we got to consider, how these things could be used for bad purposes, whatever things in ways that's not helpful to us.
But when I think about Skynet, when I think about all of that stuff, we're going through a similar situation right now, which is Big Brother. Having this camera is watching us, but somebody is watching us through the lens. Somebody's watching you through your laptop, through your cameras, all of that stuff. And people worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why.
But my whole thing about it is that you don't worry about it, because as long as you doing everything right, as long as you're not doing anything illegal, they're not going to look into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just people sitting up in the government watching little kids or watching us sitting here talk. Because we're not doing anything threatening. We're not saying that we're going to blow something up. Are they watching? Nah, just play. So, blow something else, hack the Pentagon.
Oh.
Do
raid
things
Area
like
51.
that. Oh, I got a little close.
You remember when that meme was going around?
Yeah, oh my God. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't seen the meme, it was a huge meme, a huge thing going around about how everybody was going to raid Area 51. And people actually went, but they didn't get as far as they thought they was going to.
Yeah, people, like officials basically turning them around.
Yep.
Weapons at hand. So,
they wasn't having that.
Yeah.
They come if you want
serious
to.
Business.
Come if you want to. I just want to see them like that. Because, man,
I could just imagine them saying that too. They just
come on in.
Assault rifle. Come if you want to. And they aim at you. You gotta be scared.
A bunch of rednecks sitting up there going, ain't nobody gonna come on this Area 51 and take my aliens. These are my doggone, and nobody's gonna come in here and touch my aliens.
They're just gonna spill the beans or whatnot.
Come on in if you want to. I got some shit writing for you on the front door.
Yeah. Well, now they know they're aliens.
Right.
They spill the beans.
Because rednecks, bro, to me, they're the coolest people, but at the same time, they're the most radical. They're the, oh, yeah, I go down there with it. They got aliens down there, man. So I feel like it was a bunch of those guys. It was like, oh, yeah, Betty, hop on the tractor. We're going in the back. Grab Sally. Sally is a shotgun. Grab Sally. We're going down the area from the bust the doggone thing open.
Yep.
A bunch of those people.
It's good to know about territorial type people.
Yes, and they go down there and they have like freaking rocket launchers pointed at the hillbillies and all that stuff, and they like, oh, I ain't scared of your gun. I got a big gun too. You know, so
we just went down a rabbit hole with that.
We did. Like it was everybody just lined up. You just think about it like just little stupid teenage kids in tight pants and chucks going down there. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Like, what do you think is the Area 51, bro? What if it's something stupid like the world's oldest cheese or something like that?
What if it's just like a parking lot full of golf carts?
Wow, and it's like, wow. What if it's like specifically, like 51 somethings, like 51
Baskin Robbins 51 flavors,
right, bro? Wow. Okay. What if it's like the answer to how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah, that's the secret to sacred geometry. Bro, knowing how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
I know what's in Area 51.
What?
The Krabby Patty formula.
Wait, I didn't even hear what you just said.
The Krabby Patty formula, bro.
Yeah. Matter of fact, in Area 51, it's all of those
things
secrets and whatnot. Right, that kids want to know, like what's under Kakashi's mask, even though they revealed that towards the end of the series. But that used to be in Area 51. Somebody, the creator, he actually went there to retrieve that information.
Right.
Risked his life. Thank you, Akira, or no, not Akira Toriyama. Masashi Kishimoto. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Because I was wondering when he's gonna take that mask off, and I want to put it back. I wanted to put it back on because now it just look weird.
Yeah, he's a very handsome anime character with a beauty mark on his face. Yeah, it was like that when he drew him, he was feeling some Prince Charming type type mess, right? Crazy.
Right. So well, another thing that brought us together is anime. Oh, yeah. I feel like that was the perfect segue.
Yeah, I put him on anime. Like at first when we were in middle school, he was like, "Man, like what do you watch?" Sorry, he was like, "Man, what are you watching?" Like he knew about Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. Well, not everybody does. All the kids are.
That's the starter anime.
Yeah, it's starter anime, but it's a good anime to start with. To be honest, it's a good one. It's an oldie but a goodie. Yeah, I thought you would have got that reference. I guess my soul was.
I did. It's classic.
Did you know? You make me uncomfortable.
So, what you doing on Little tonight? I'll just play. Let me stop.
You better hope your mom don't watch the channel. She gonna be hitting you up later like,
Ma,
is there something you want to talk to us about?
Hold on, wait, do the look. Oh my God.
Now she gonna do the
But yeah, anime.
No, yeah, I put him on anime. The first anime he told me he started watching consistently. I thought it was complete trash, to be honest.
Vampire Night.
Yeah,
Bro, you know what I did? I went to YouTube and I looked up anime, and that's what popped up.
That's a good idea. That's not bad to do that. Whatever. If any of y'all don't watch anime, you want to get into it because you like this guy or something like that. You want to connect more.
Anime is not gay. I'm sick of hearing that. I'm sick of hearing like it's weird, right? But don't be one of those ones to sell yourself short because you think it's gay. Like anime is not gay, and nothing wrong with what I'm saying. If you're gay. You're gay.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I got to do this because I feel like somebody...
You trying to keep them weary or something?
No, because this is what I'm saying. You know, if I say anime is not gay, well, what's wrong with anime being gay? One of those things. So
Right,
I just want to
feel
clear
you.
it up for the record.
Yeah. There is some
Gay
righteous
anime.
gay anime characters.
it's-
If you watch A Comet Got Killed, there's a dude named Bulat, a buff dude. He's strong as heck. Yeah, he's awesome. And he's a nice guy. He's a
Super
really nice guy. He
'Cause
was.
we love all
I won't
people.
go on that, sorry.
All people. So
Wait, what?
just want to throw that up. We
Well,
love
except
all
for people who don't watch anime.
Yes, come
Yeah.
on now. That's the only type of people we don't like.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I mean,
mom,
when
no,
you-
just play.
I would say my mom was cut off then because of that, but no, my mom, she used to watch Sailor Moon before I was born.
Wow.
So she was on anime, but like before I was even thought of. But dang, what was I about to say?
Anime.
Oh, yeah, but like, what about it? Oh, check out the show. That time I was reincarnated as a slime. I know we're kind of just like ranting and talking at this point, whatever. But
Yeah.
like, I think the point of this this episode of the podcast is just to like get a feel for like who's in this guy's circle.
Right.
You know, just get to meet the peeps. You guys met me before. I've never been this audible. You know.
Yeah. But one of the things, like, we bond over anime now.
Oh, yeah.
We always talk about anime. I play the Naruto games. And then you put me on the first anime I watched full out, and that was Tokyo Ghoul.
Yes.
So I had to thank you for that. If you haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul, make sure you go check out Tokyo Ghoul, because Tokyo Ghoul is a great anime. It's gory. If you don't like weird stuff, don't watch Tokyo Ghoul. But I still recommend that you watch it if you don't like weird stuff, because I didn't think I was gonna like stuff like that. But it's not super weird. It's not Fate Stay Night weird, where they eating kids and all that junk. But
Man,
it's
I actually like Fate Stay Night though.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm saying, but it gets weird though.
Yeah.
But it get weird for like one episode, but that's it. But that dude eventually died. So
Yeah. But
oh, I just spoiled that.
yeah.
But they don't know who I'm talking about, so I never said the name.
Yeah, plus there's a whole bunch of different Fate series. So
Oh, Fate is a great series. I recommend y'all
Just-
dive deep in Fate too. But start off with like Naruto or something like that.
yeah.
You
Don't try to get levels deep, because then you'll make yourself not like it.
Right.
You gotta dang, I can't even say what I was just about to say. Matter of fact, I will say, you gotta give yourself a temptate first before you go up against a demon. That's a Blue Exorcist reference. It's an anime.
I know what you're talking about. Come
Yeah.
on, go watch Blue Exorcist too.
Yes.
Great anime. But
Both
I'm saying,
seasons.
what I ask for people who don't watch anime and who's getting into anime, don't be one of those guys to say, I love anime. Oh, what animes have you watched? Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece.
Well, technically, plural would still be anime because it's Japanese. The conjugations are different. So.
That's why I said, what anime have you watched?
No, you said anime, so I heard you watch.
I did?
Yep, watch.
Oh,
when you play it back, I'm gonna be like,
I'm sorry. What anime have you watched? Don't be one of those people who watch all the mainstream anime. And don't dive deep into, because if you're going to become an anime guru, if you
you're trying to be me, right? I'm
a regular watcher, watch the
they
mainstream
call-
stuff.
they
But
call me-
sometimes I see anime on Netflix, and I'll just click it and watch it because the trailer is interesting.
Yeah. That's how I got into some shows too. That's how I got into Baki.
And Magno.
That show, yeah, Magno is good too. But that show Baki, dope.
Haven't watched Baki yet. I'm getting to that. I'm finishing up Adventures of Sinbad right now.
Nice.
I'm finishing up Maki.
The second season.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. So I'm working on that, and then I didn't finish Hunter x Hunter yet. I'm also in the middle of that. So watch a couple different animes at a time, and allow them to grow with you. But for your first time, you just knock that one anime out the way and be okay. But other than that, man, like, I appreciate you for coming on the show today.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Because I know they probably gonna get tired of us talking. And
Oh
we
yeah,
can sit there
it's
for a
pretty
while.
much us talking from third person about what we usually talk about, and that's kind of what this
Yeah,
is.
right. So
Somebody will appreciate it, right?
come on now. But I thank you for coming on, bro. You definitely got to come back.
Yeah, man. Most definitely. I just been busy recently. You know my whole
work and
situation.
stuff, yeah.
If he ever asks me to tell what happened whatever, like what situation I'm talking about on.
Well,
the channel,
I have you talk about. That's another episode, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's meant to be, you guys will see it.
Right. So I thank everybody who's watched the videos. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
Yes.
Go subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out all of the videos that's on the channel. Like it and leave a comment on different topics, different things you want me to ask, different videos that you want to see. But until then,
just make sure you like. Just
thank you for coming out, bro.
Just make sure you like. Don't forget to like. I'm gonna keep saying it, not seeing it.
And this,
say it till I see it.
And this, signing off right now.
Yo, we're not signing off with.
In this,
I don't know what to say. You have to do it. Cause I feel like you want me to.
No,
say
I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, all right.
And this has been another life, another day in the life of Meech. So make sure you go check out more videos.
Nice.
And I hope you enjoyed today. And I'm just gonna continue to say everything that I already said. But let me get off of here. So Meech
and Rex.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
What we doing?
Meech,
Rex.
Get your hand up. Ow.
Suave on the beat.
I got no motive to just keep on moving, cause my feet been stuck in the sand. Ay, stuck in these 20s, these 50s, these hundreds, the double up off of a band. Ay, but they don't know, they won't understand. Too much regret that I'm holding my hand. Don't do what I want, but do what I can. I give it to you, I'm gon' get some land. I ain't never need nobody else to tell me what I gotta do, I got a plan. Yeah, whoa. Money overflowing in my pockets, need a bag, cause I've been holding in my pants. Yeah, whoa. I don't even need them. Got them looking at me cause I beat them. Not even to see this how I treat them. So nothing coming like an evil. Jewelry on my wrist and on my neck. Ballin' with the shots and I'm a wreck. I ain't gotta worry about a check. You know when I come direct. Feel like a man cause I started with nothing. Now I'm on the road to $1 million, no problem. If I got money, my brothers got money. I told them don't worry, they know that I got them. Too many worries and too many problems. I want them to give me, they got me upset. I know I'm coming, don't beat it, I'm running. I'm coming back for you, don't never forget. Stay on the move, not settling. Already feel like a veteran. All of the nights I spent working on music. All you tell me what they said again. Working all night, no sleep. Working every day, I'm on repeat. I ain't never let it put me down. Lord staying on me, put me something like a G. I ain't finna stop now, man, I've been rolling. Hunting for something to keep me going. I don't know, shit, I never folded. Fighting for a living, not a token. I only finish one song in a week. But for some